So it is. It's
Fuck, it's moving real
consumer
quick.
spending is held
Okay, we
up.
should be live again.
It's been resilient, and to another degree, it is that AI spending on data centers and related to AI has been holding up business investment. So overall, the baseline
Powell said AI
expectation
one
for
time.
next year is
Fuck, look how much the odds increased.
with outside forecasters too is a pickup in growth.
He still hasn't said
from
sorry.
today's relatively low.
Yo, we
level
could get
of
paid.
1.7%. I mentioned that the SEP median is 1.7 for this year growth and 2.3.
Loki, should we hammer this?
You actually, some of that is due to the shutdown. So you can take 0.2 out of 2026 and put it in 2025. So it would really be 1.9 and 2.1. But overall, yes, for a few reasons, fiscal policy is going to be supportive. And as I mentioned, AI spending will continue. The consumer.
He said AI twice now. Damn.
It looks like the baseline.
AI
is solid
hit.
growth next year.
Fuck.
Steve.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for taking our questions here. You had previously described rate cuts in terms of a risk management framework, and kind of following up on what Howard was asking, is the risk management phase of rate cuts over here, and have you taken out sufficient
It's not worth
insurance,
entering
I guess,
yet.
against potential weakness in terms of the data
We're still
we
in
might
this
get next
gap.
week when it comes to employment?
So we're going to get a great deal of data between now and the January meeting, and I'm sure we'll talk more about that. And the data that we get are going to factor into our thinking. But yes, we have.
Dude, I'm enable copy trading again.
If you go back, we held our policy rate at 5.4% for more than a year because inflation was high, very high, and unemployment and the labor market was really solid at that point. So what happened is over last summer,
This is definitely gonna hit.
24, inflation came down, and the labor market began to show real signs of weakness, and so to the two goals.
Dude, what are my
becoming
charts
more equal,
doing?
You should move from a stance that favors
What
really
the
one
hell?
of them, in that case inflation, to a more balanced, more
Dude, I low-key
neutral
might enter shorts right
setting.
now.
And so we did that. We did some cutting, and then we paused for a while to work our way through what was happening in the middle of the year. And then we resumed cuts in September, and we've cut now 3. We've now cut a total of 175 basis points. And as I mentioned, we feel like where we're positioned now puts.
That's the problem, bro. This speech is
to
bullish.
See how the economy evolves from here.
What is going on with this?
If I could just follow up on the SEP,
Who's this
you have a
dork?
whole lot of big increase in the growth numbers, but not a big decline in the unemployment numbers. And is that an AI factor in there? What is going on?
Oh my god, this guy had to have hammered the AI poly market line, bro.
So it is the implication.
He did not say sorry.
And some of that may be
He did not say sorry, bro.
just also, I think productivity has just been.
He did not say
structurally
sorry.
Higher for several years now. So if you start thinking of it as 2% per year, you can sustain higher growth without more job creation. Of course, higher productivity is also what enables incomes to rise over long periods of time. So it's basically a good thing. But that may be.
It's not worth shorting right. It's not worth shorting right now. The speech is too bullish.
Thank you. Colby Smith with the New York Times. Today's decision was clearly very divided. It wasn't just the 2 official dissents against a cut, but there were also soft dissents from 4 others.
Hey, dumbass Colby, it was not a split decision. Polymarket had that bitch at 97% chance of the fucking interest rates getting decreased. New York Times is dumb, bro.
Right now, to support a January reduction.
Sure. So.
Stupid
Let me
ass
just
Colby.
say, as I mentioned, and as I've mentioned here before, the situation is that our 2 goals are a bit in tension, right? So, interestingly, everyone around the table at the FOMC agrees that inflation is too high and that we want it to come down, and agrees that the labor market has softened and that there's further risk. Everyone agrees on that. Where the difference is how do you weigh those risks? And what does your forecast look like?
Yo, it's getting better and better. It's getting better and better.
Ultimately, where do you think the bigger risk is? And it's very unusual to have persistent tension between the 2 parts of the mandate. And when you do, this is what you see.
We're gonna hit.
And I think it's actually what you would expect to see, and we do see it. Meanwhile, the discussions we have are as good as any we've had in my 14 years at the Fed. They're very thoughtful, respectful, and
Dude, I'm
just have
honestly kind of
people
thinking a
who
little
have
bit
strong
here that the
views,
speech
and,
is too
you
damn
know, we
bullish to
come
take these
together
shorts, but the
and
market
we
looks.
reach- we reach-
Long
We had
or
a
shorting?
freaking SMT.
Nothing right
TJ
now.
was explaining it.
You know,
The
My
speech is
shorts
bullish, but technicals are bearish.
actually
We had, you know,
I don't want to
support.
short this.
So
bad.
very broad support. But it's not like the normal situation where
So
everyone
bad,
agrees on
bro.
the
It's like 'cause I'm
direction
streaming.
and what to do.
What
more,
is
It's
happening
more spread out, and I
to
think
my
that's
charts?
only
Oh my
inherent in the situation. In terms of what it would take, you know, we all have an outlook in terms of what's going to come, but I think ultimately, having cut 75 and the effects of the 75 basis points will only begin to be coming in. As I've said before a couple times, we're well positioned to wait to see how the economy evolves. We'll just have to see. And we will get, as you know, quite a bit of data. I should mention on the data, as long as I'm talking about it, that we're going to need to be careful in assessing, particularly the household survey data. There are very technical reasons about the way data are collected in some of these measures, both in you know, inflation.
You put money on him saying Trump?
Labor. In the labor
Oh,
market,
brother, you're getting
so that
smoked
the
on
data
that
may
one.
be distorted, and not just,
I don't think
not
he's gonna
just
say
sort of more volatile, but distorted.
Yo,
And
odds
that's
are in our
what's,
favor now. Odds are in our favor for him not saying sorry. We're gonna get
October and
paid.
half of November.
And we hammered this line
We're
twice.
going to have to look at it carefully and with a
hammered
somewhat
the line
skeptical eye
twice.
by the time of the January meeting. Notwithstanding that, we will have a lot of the December data by the time of the January meeting.
Dude, I
So we
traded
expect to
Fomc
see a
in the
lot
first
more,
drop.
but I'm just saying
Boom,
that
shot up. I bought
what we
like
get
right around
for
here.
example,
Boom, went back
CPI
down.
or
I
for
set a
the,
stop loss and went back up.
for the
Bro, it was painful. It was painful for
household
that to happen.
survey.
Super
We're going
painful. I'm
to
super
look,
pissed
we're going to
about
look
that.
at that really carefully
Super,
and
super,
understand
super
that it may
upset.
be distorted by very technical factors.
And just one more question on dissents. I mean, you talk about it in a very positive way, just given the complicated nature of the situation we're in economically. But is there any point in which those dissents become counterproductive, either to you know the Fed's communication and the
I would want to
messaging
see
around
ES inverse
the
this
policy
gap
going forward?
now.
I don't feel that we're at that point at all. I don't.
Fuck,
would
bro,
say,
the speech is
again,
too
these
bullish.
These are good, thoughtful, respectful discussions, and you hear for either side. I mean, I could make that case. It's a close call. We have to make decisions, and we always hope that the data will give us a clear read. But in this situation, you have competing. If you look through the SEP, you'll see that a very large number of participants agree that risks are to the upside.
He did not say sorry, bro.
And to the upside for.
Stop saying that, bro. So you're gonna make him read the chat. He's gonna read chat and he's gonna say it. Bro, don't say that.
Pace do you move? What size moves do you make, and that kind of thing, and what's the timing of them? It's a very challenging situation. I think we're in a good place to, as I mentioned, to wait and see how the economy evolves.
Bro, the speech is too fucking bullish for me to be willing to go short.
Nick Timmeroso, The Wall Street Journal. Chair Powell, there's been some discussion recently of the 1990s. In the 1990s, the committee did...
That's old news, bro.
Yeah, dude's 35 years late. I mean,
cuts,
shit.
one in 1995-96 and one in 1998. And after both of those, the next move in rates was up, not down. With policy now closer to neutral, is it a foregone conclusion that the next move in rates is down, or should we think of policy risks as
This could be
genuinely
bearish.
two-sided from here?
This could be
I
bearish.
don't think that a rate hike is anybody's base case at this point, and I'm not.
Powell's bullish, bro.
What you see is some people feel we should stop here and that we're at the right place and just wait. Some people feel like we should cut once or more this year and next year. But when people are writing down their estimates of policy of where it should go, it is either holding here or cutting a little or cutting more than a little.
Look at the way the market removes to how one person talks. This is insane to think about, bro. This guy is such an old fuck, and it makes me so mad that he's literally just controlling the market right now.
Yeah, bro, Powell's too bullish.
I'm literally
We
just
wanna,
salty
like,
because I lost
we can't short
money
this price action.
like a little bit ago.
Rate has been rising very gradually for the better part of 2 years, and indeed the statement today no longer...
Someone just said TJR is a, well, I'm assuming that's the hard R.
Gives you confidence it won't continue rising.
Yeah, it looks like it.
26. especially when housing and other rate sensitive
Oh, there he goes again.
still appear to be feeling restrictive policy from the, notwithstanding the 150 basis points in cuts prior to today.
Someone said monthly SMT. Bearish SMT where? He said daily bearish SMT. That can't be right. Dude, I'm sick of these charts. I'm sick of these
Stop saying
charts.
the word in chat. He's gonna read chat. He's gonna read chat and say it. Look, bro, odds are in our favor. Odds are in our favor. We're gonna get paid. Don't say it in chat.
At the same time,
Someone said daily. I just want to check, yo. I feel like he's low-key
gonna hear you.
freaking lying, but I don't care.
it's not accommodative and
What daily SMT?
we feel like we have
I fell
He's gonna
for
hear
it.
you. Don't say it in chat.
I fell for it.
He's gonna read chat. Don't say it.
And as tariffs come through,
So I got
as they
these
flow
highs.
through, that'll show through next year. But as I said, we're
Damn, bro,
well
it's a bullish
well
speech.
placed to wait and see how that turns out. That is our expectation, but you know we're going to start to see the data and it'll tell us whether we were right or not.
Bitcoin foot bullish as well. Fuck. Who is it? Is it an Asian?
Claire Jones, Financial Times.
Fuck! She has an accent.
A lot of people interpreted your comments at the October meeting that, you know, when there's a foggy situation, we slow down to mean that, you know, there wouldn't be a cut now, there'd be a cut in January instead. So it'd be good to get a sense of why did the committee decide to move today rather than to move in January instead? Thank you.
Right. So in October, I said
Ooh, good. He understood it. He understood it. He understood it.
certainty of moving, and that was indeed correct. I said it's possible you could think about it that way, but I was careful to say
Good.
other people could look at it differently. So
Good.
why did we move to?
Okay.
You know, I would
S&P
say
took out a
couple
high rate
things.
here.
First of all, gradual cooling in the labor market has.
I'm
Please
so
give us a
scared, bro. I
bearish.
really don't want him to say it.
SMT.
From June through September.
Yeah,
Payroll
bro, there's-
jobs, averaging
Damn.
40,000 per month.
ES is about to
since
take out
April.
these highs. It's
We
crazy.
think there's an overstatement in these
no
numbers by
fucking
about
shot.
60,000. So that would be.
He almost said 67. He almost said 67.
And also, just to point out one other
He
thing.
said 67.
I
He
think
said
we might take out
67.
those highs.
Declining supply and demand for workers. So I think you can say that the labor market has continued to cool gradually, maybe just a touch more gradually than we thought. You know, in terms of inflation, it's come in a touch lower, and I think the evidence is kind of growing that what's happening here is services inflation coming down, and that's offset by increases in goods, and that goods inflation is entirely in sector.
Dude, I literally have to pee so bad, but I'm not
That
freaking
does
getting up from my
inform the
chair
story,
until
and so far it's only a story that
I enter a trade.
that the goods inflation, which is really the source of the excess at this point, almost more than half the source of the excess.
Dude, ES is
goods.
ripping a little
is
bit more than
tariffs.
NQ.
And you've got to say then, so what do we expect from
This is why I'm like
tariffs? And I would say that is to some
Damn,
extent
bro.
down
ES is
to looking
ES is
for
about to take out these highs.
economic,
Yeah. Yeah, you said the same thing I did.
Heat. You know, do we see a hot economy? Do we
I think
see
it just did.
constraints?
Give me 1 second. I need to go pee super bad. Make sure he doesn't say it.
What the hell? I literally, I
Doesn't
feel like
feel
TGR.
like a hot economy that wants to generate, you know, Phillips curve kind of inflation. So we look at all those things, and we say that this was a decision to make. It obviously wasn't unanimous, and but overall that was the judgment that we made, and that's the action we took.
And just on the ample reserves point, how concerned were people around the table about some of the tensions we've seen in money markets? Thank you.
I wouldn't say concerned. So what really happened is this. Balance sheet shrinkage, sometimes called QT, went on. We had a framework in place for monitoring it, and nothing happened. The overnight reverse repo facility.
You're capping. No, he didn't.
And then beginning in September.
No, you're capping. You're capping. You're capping. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. You're capping.
Picked up almost all the way to.
No, we're ripping. We're
There's
ripping.
nothing wrong.
Stop, guys. Don't do that.
Telling
Don't do
you
that. He did
is
not say
we're
that.
Actually in reserves, in an ample reserves regime.
He didn't say
So,
that.
You know, we knew this was going to come. When it finally did come, it came a little quicker than expected.
Why is he
but we
talking
were
about
absolutely there to take the actions that we said we would take. So, and those actions are today. So, you know, we announced
Fuck,
that
bro.
we were
Imagine if we
resuming
hit the
reserve
line
management
no on
purchases.
this. He did not say it,
It's
bro.
completely separate from monetary policy. It's just we need to keep an ample supply of reserves out there. Why so big? The answer to that is,
Yes.
you know, if you look ahead,
Needs to take out these
you will
highs.
see that April 15th is coming up, and our framework is such that we want to have ample reserves even at times when reserves are at a low level temporarily. So that's what
If we seriously go up to that, dude, we might have the most beautiful shorts at hand I've ever seen in my whole entire life. If we seriously,
that we'll see in the next few months.
I'm tired of these charts. If we seriously come up, sweep these highs, tap into this gap and close below it, dude, I'm holding shorts for hours on end. Like, that would be insane. Like, I would literally hold the shorts for a minute and I would make $1 million.
Oh, no, it's
bad.
economy. And that alone calls for us to increase about $20-25 billion per month. So that's a small part. That's going on. It's also happening in the context of a temporary few-month front loading to get reserves high enough to get through the tax period.
ES took out these
that's
highs.
what's happening
ES took out these highs.
Thanks, Mr. Chairman.
Stop coughing.
Post-FOMC press conference before an important Supreme Court hearing next month. Can you talk about how you're hoping the Supreme Court will rule? And I'm just curious why the Fed's been so reticent on such a pivotal matter.
Dude, ES came up and
It's
took
not something
that
I
out.
want to address here, Andrew.
Don't say sorry.
You know, we're not legal commentators. It's before the courts, and we think we don't think that we help matters by trying to engage as a public discussant of that. I'll give you a mulligan though.
No, thanks. I don't know if that means I get 3 questions, but
Just one more.
I guess I wanted to come back to the 1990s
Oh, thank goodness.
question and-
Thank
and,
goodness,
you know,
thank
do you
goodness,
see
thank
that
goodness.
As a useful model for thinking about what is happening in the economy right now.
Who is this dork?
I don't think it rises to that level. So I did think that in 2000 and was it 19?
Damn, bro, this is such a bullish speech. Holy
This is such a
shit.
unique situation. It's not.
Dude, don't take out that high, kid.
It's not the 1970s. Let's put it that way.
I'd rather have an SMT.
Between our two.
I guess these are both pretty. It'd
And
both be
so
pretty strong
that's-
bearish
That's
conferences.
just unique in my time.
Either way,
Wow,
if this
thank goodness, bro. I was so scared. I thought he was going to say it.
if this daily gap gets filled and respected, dude. I mean, either way we I don't know, man. The only way it's gonna be still bullish, but then I'll miss the move is if we invalidate this whole daily gap. I would literally miss out. I'm willing to bet I'd have missed the move by then. But yeah, bro, I can't believe I literally bought all the way down here. Imagine if I just like freaking held. That'd be insane.
Equally threatened or equally at risk, you should be kind of neutral. Because if you're
About to get a new hourly candle as well.
Or tight, you're favoring one or the other goal. And so we've been sort of moving.
Dang, dude, imagine if I
We're in the range of neutral,
had
or
caught
high end
this.
of the range of neutral, I would say, and that's what we're doing now. It
Oh wait,
just
never
so
mind.
happened that
The hell?
we've cut
Just
3 times.
an idiot.
We
Oh
haven't
well,
had
no,
a
actually,
decision about January,
no, that would've been a
as
pretty
I've
nice
said, we think we're well
bullish
positioned
SMT.
to, wait and see how
new
this
hourly. Let's see.
performs.
Literally been bouncing my leg this whole time. I'm so nervous.
I wanted to ask you, the inflation expectations has come down in your SEP report. Do you see the tariff price increases as passing through in the next 3 months? Is it a 6-month process that we're looking for that to end? And then because of that, is jobs the threat to the economy?
So with tariff inflation, you know, it takes, there's the announcement.
Oh, he said tariff inflation. Fuck.
It takes some months. Goods may have to be shipped from other parts of the, you know, it may take.
Damn, bro.
Quite a while for an individual.
I was thinking about hitting that
take its full
line.
effect. But once it's had that effect, then the question is, isn't that just a one-time price increase? So we actually look at it. You know,
I'm
all the
actually
announcements
stressing.
And
Let's see what price
you
he's gonna
get
do
from all
here.
that. You see sort of a.
ES swept out these high time frame highs all the way up here, making a bearish S&P
If
divergence.
there are no new tariff announcements, and we don't know that, but let's assume there are no major new tariff announcements, inflation from goods should peak in the first quarter or so, right, or roughly. You know, we haven't been able to predict this with any precision. No one is. But call it the first quarter or so of next year should be the peak. And from here, it should be.
You buy eyes,
should be a couple
sell
tenths
lows.
or even less than that. We don't really have precision on this, but And after that, again.
When does
there
this
are
speech
no
go till?
tariffs That are being announced that will take 9 months.
When does
to
this speech
fully-
go till?
9 months is also an estimate.
Yo,
Then you should
inflation
start to see
40
that
times
coming
is low-key
down in the back
dropping.
half of next year.
And I want to see if I could address sort of the elephant in the room. The president's been talking openly about a new Fed chairman.
Trump.
Does that hinder your current job right now or change your thinking at all?
No.
Wow, he didn't say anything.
No mulligans for it.
Nothing. Didn't say anything. Yo, that could have been a quick fire. It could have been a quick fire.
Are 50 basis points higher than when you started cutting back in September of 2024, and the yield curve basically has been steepening. Why do you think that continuing to cut now?
This dude's late. Did they
What
cut
is his
25
speech at? What
bips?
is
Dude,
his
you're a
speech
little
at?
bit late.
Bring down the yield on the thing that will move the economy the most.
So we're looking at the real economy and focusing on that. And you have to
Dude,
cut when
imagine
the
we
long
short
lines
down
move
to
around, you've got to look
fucking
at
data
why they're
lows.
moving
Oh
around.
my
If you look
god.
at inflation
That would be
compensation,
just an insane
it's
play.
very
There's
connected
no
here.
way. There's no way that
That's
happens.
Part of it is
If we can
inflation
short all the way
compensation
down here,
break
dude, to the
evens.
speech
And,
lows,
they're at very comfortable levels. They're
what would that
levels
be?
Consistent, once you get out past the very short term now.
Oh my god, I would
They're at
literally
a,
be
you know,
like in
at quite-
generational
levels
wealth.
that are quite consistent with
Not
2%
actually,
inflation over
but that would
time.
be
So
an
there's nothing
insane
happening
play.
with rates going up out there that suggests concern about inflation in the long term or anything like that. I mean, I look at these things
All right,
pretty
boys.
regularly. Same thing with surveys.
I'm not gonna take a trade on these indexes.
Commitment to 2%.
I gotta get on this phone call.
Back there. So why are rates going up? It has
I'm gonna
to be
keep
something
listening to
else. It
this in the
must be
background. Gotta fucking pray that he doesn't say sorry. I think odds are in our favor though.
What's been going on? I mean, you saw a big move.
I'm gonna be back on stream tonight to be able to go over our trades that we took on here, and then we're gonna do a little gamble stream as well. All right, bros.
You just
Dude, he's not even.
where the public
Oh my god, dude.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name
Dude,
on it
imagine
just
my
by
balls
thinking
are on
about
your
it.
forehead.
Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what
So we here
Hawkish or dovish?
experiencing really costs. It's really high costs, and a lot of that is not the current rate of inflation. A lot of that is just embedded higher cost due to higher inflation in 2022 and 23. So that's what's going on. And so the best thing we can do is restore inflation to its 2% goal, and our policy is intended to do that, but also have a strong economy where real wages are going up, where people are getting jobs and earning money, and we're going to need to have some years where real compensation is higher, it's positive, significantly positive, so nominal wages are higher than inflation, for people to start feeling good about the affordability issue. And so we're working hard on that. We're trying to keep inflation under control, but also support the labor market and strong wages so that people are earning enough money and feeling economically healthy again.
Hi, Victoria Guida with Politico. Just to follow up on that, I mean, this is now the third time that you've cut this year and inflation is around 3%. So is the message that you're sort of trying to send with that you're okay with where inflation is for now, as long as people understand that at some point you still want to get back to 3%, because inflation is relatively stable where it is?
Everyone should understand, and the surveys show that they do, that we're committed to 2% inflation, and we will deliver 2% inflation. But it's a complicated, unusual, difficult.
Retested 5 minute for value gap and reversed to the upside on NASDAQ, bro. I'm just looking for shorts. I just saw that guy's comment. I'm so looking for shorts right now. It's not even funny.
So the unemployment rate hasn't moved that much, but
Cause dude, I mean, we could take out.
that seems to
Here's the
have
thing, man.
downside risks. People care a lot about that. That's their
We can
job.
take out
So
these highs,
if they get
trade
laid
into
off
this
or
gap,
entering the labor force to find
and then
work.
out,
So
bro.
that's-
And then
that's
I
a
just
really
want to
big
take it to like data. What is this?
story with
Am I
inflation,
predicting the market
and,
or what? What the
you know,
hell is
we're
this,
well aware that this is a story at this point, is that
dude?
if you get away from tariffs, inflation is in the low 2s, right? So it's really tariffs that's causing most of the inflation overshoot.
Yeah, is
And
it
we
really
do think
tariffs,
of
man?
those as likely
It is.
in the current situation, as likely to be a one-time price increase. Our job is to make sure that it is, and we will do that job. But right now, you've got this difficult balance, and there are risks to both sides. There's no risk-free path. If it was just inflation and the labor market was just really strong, and then rates would be higher, as they were for more than a year. We didn't have to worry about inflation. Sorry about the labor market, because the labor market unemployment was very low. If you remember when inflation was very high, there was a labor shortage, so we could focus entirely on.
Okay, I
inflation.
guess the futures
Now,
one is
it's
fine
different. We
too.
actually have risks to both.
Wow, it looks
Because
like
we're
Bitcoin
doing the
had
best
a.
we can for people. They also care about their jobs. They do care about affordability. And the best
Okay,
thing
never
we can
mind.
do there is both
Well, it's because I'm on
economic
freaking.
activity,
What
but
the
also,
hell is this?
um, make sure that when tariff inflation goes down and disappears,
This is
inflation
probably a little bit
lands
of a
around
better
2%.
chart to look at. Yeah. Oh well, dude, Bitcoin's been indecisive.
Thanks so much, Elizabeth Schulze with ABC News. Just to follow up, you keep talking about job growth being negative. Why do you
Is
think
TJR
job
still
growth
alive right now or
is
no?
worse than some of the official data?
'Cause
Why
I
do you
was
think
watching
job
him,
growth
bro. I was
is,
low-key just gonna
to
copy
follow up
trade
on your
him, but
comments about
I
job
mean,
growth, why is
dude,
it so much worse than the official data is suggesting?
I'm personally
Oh, well,
looking for
we
shorts
know,
after I
I
missed
think,
the whole bull run
it's
move up.
I don't think this is particularly controversial.
Like it
It's
just
just
ripped,
it's
man.
very difficult
And I lost all my
to
fucking, not
estimate
all my profits, but I
job
lost
growth in
a
real time. They
good
don't
chunk of
count
my
every day. They have a
profits.
survey, and there's been something of a
And
systematic
this, dude, I don't
overcorrection.
know if it's because I'm
So
streaming, but like,
we
dude, this
expected,
is
and they
just out of
corrected it
hand.
twice a year. So the last time they corrected it, we thought the correction would be 800,000 or 900,000. I won't get the numbers exactly right, and that was exactly what happened. So we think that has
Is he still alive or
persisted,
no?
and so there's
Dude, did
there's
I
an
even search
overfunding.
him
The
up?
payroll job numbers we think
Like, what is
continue,
going on with
and it will
this?
be corrected. I don't have the exact month in my head right now.
No, he's not alive
That's
anymore.
just again, I think forecasters generally understand that. So, and we think it's about 60,000 a month. So 40,000 jobs could be negative 20, and that could be wrong by 10 or 20 in either direction. But in any case, but the thing is that's job
Alright,
creation.
screw that old fart, dude. Let's freaking hop on the charts and lock in for a second, man. Dude, I'm really nervous, but I really. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I lost all my profits, you can see. I only traded on the main account. I didn't trade on this. Lost all my. Not all my profits, but I lost most of them. But you know what? You live and you learn. Not you live and you learn. You live and you take bad trades and you beat yourself up for it all day. Dude, are we gonna actually complete this bearish SMT right now? Or what? It's looking like it. So we just have to take that out. On NQ to not have one. We are forming a bearish SMT though. And that's the thing, man. I mean, even if it isn't, or even if it doesn't get formed, dude. That's what I've been saying. We still got this daily gap. I looked at this daily gap like a while ago too. It it didn't get touched. Yeah, but it's been around for a while now. Really just waiting on a trade. And I'm gonna copy trade this across all my accounts, cause Dude, I don't got much. I still got a lot to lose, but I'm only gonna give myself like $300 to play with, really. Um, God, I don't even remember what I was just about to do. Yeah, dude, everyone's in longs right now from what yeah, like I'm just scrolling on TikTok live right now. All these dudes are freaking in longs. Am I the only one looking for shorts right now? Or like, no. You know what? I almost wish I didn't close that tab because I still kind of want to hear what he has to say. Okay, do it the hard way.
Subaru is the largest corporate donor to the National Park Foundation,
Who gives a
helping
shit
to
about
protect our
Subaru,
parks for
man?
future generations.
Why is it
through this
so
shared
loud?
event.
Oh my.
Get 0% APR on select new Subaru models, and Subaru will
Dude,
share
if this
the
makes
love.
me watch if it makes me watch three 15-second ads.
The name of our firm matters to us. It's my father's name and his father's name too. But why should it matter to you?
High, and they tend to be owned by people more at the higher end of the income and wealth. So as how sustainable it is, I don't know. Most of the consumption does happen by people who have more means. I think, you know, the top third accounts.
Looks like we're gonna fail to form this SMT.
Consumption, for example.
But that's not
It's a good question.
anything to worry about.
You know, the best we can do is to have a, you know, price stability and a strong labor market. What we saw, for example, what we saw at the end of the, you know, the very, very long expansion that ended with the outbreak of the pandemic, we saw that it was 10 years and 8 months or something like that, the longest one in recorded history. In the last 2 years, most of the largest part of the wage gains were going to people in the bottom quartile, the bottom part of the low and moderate income. So, you know, having a strong labor market for a long period of time is really, really good from a social standpoint. It's helping people at the lower income levels, and that's what we all want to get back to. But we got to have price stability, and we got to have you know, full employment, maximum employment.
And just quickly, you mentioned the housing market remains kind of weak. With these rate cuts that we've seen, is there a chance we're going to see more affordability in the housing market so more people can maybe enjoy that part of wealth creation with the average age or median age of a first-time home buyer?
Oh, bro, because the housing market's a monopoly now.
Yeah, so the housing market faces some really significant challenges.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that, you know, a 25 basis point decline in the federal funds rate is going to make much of a difference for people. You know, housing supply is low. Many people have very, very low rate mortgages from the pandemic period, and they kept refinancing and caught the.
Oh my God, he said pandemic, bro. That was like a crazy freaking thing that he wasn't gonna say
You know,
on Caution Pie Market.
that changing. Also, we haven't built enough housing in the country for a long time, and so a lot of estimates suggest that we just need more housing at different costs. So housing is going to be you know, a problem, and you know, really the
inflation being low, goods inflation looking like maybe it'll peak. We had the wages report you mentioned today showing moderating wage growth. Where are the inflation risks? It looks like inflation is cooling in your view. At the same time, you have potentially negative hiring. Why not? Why aren't we hearing more about maybe more cuts in this environment?
Well, I think the risk in inflation is pretty clear to see, and that is, you know, we see higher inflation. As I mentioned, most of the inflation over target is from goods, and we expect, most of us, that inflation will be a one-time price increase and then come down. We just came off an experience where inflation turned out to be much more persistent than anyone had expected. Is that going to happen now? So that's the risk. The risk is either that tariff inflation just turns out to be more and more persistent, maybe because companies who are now holding back from passing through the tariffs will just keep doing that. So you'll see you see that. I think the other possibility is less likely, and that is just that the labor market gets tight or the economy gets tight, and you see just traditional inflation. I don't see that as particularly likely. But so I think again all across the committee, people see the picture pretty similarly, but see the risks quite differently. And some people do see the inflation risk, and I wouldn't dismiss that case. I don't dismiss that case, but you've got to make an assessment, and this is the assessment we made.
Hi, Chair Powell. Neil Irwin with Axios. So this has come up a couple of times today, but to be clear, do you believe that we're experiencing a positive productivity shock, whether from AI or policy factors or whatever? And how much is that driving the higher GDP projection in the SEP?
So yeah, I mean, I never thought I would see a time when we had 5-6 years of 2% productivity growth. This is higher. This is definitely higher, and it was before it could be attributed to AI. I also think if you look at what AI can do, and if you use it in your personal life, as I imagine many of us have, you can see the prospects for productivity. I think it makes people who use it more productive. It may
No, it doesn't, dude.
have to find other jobs.
AI makes everyone lazy. This guy is old. He's so old he doesn't even know what he's talking about. AI is making everyone incompetent and unable to think on their own.
But yes, I think we're definitely seeing higher productivity. I think it's a little quick to be saying it's generative AI, but I don't know. The pandemic may have induced people to
Dude, this guy's
do more automation.
this guy was definitely on Polymarket or Call Sheet, because there's no way he talks about all. I think he said everything.
All things equal.
Oh, NASDAQ took out that high? Wait, what high do I have marked out then?
Pushing in different directions.
Hello?
Where the neutral rate would be. But yes,
Oh my god, dude. Oh, it took out the other high. How did it react off it though?
Thanks, Chair Powell. Matt Egan with CNN. After today, you only have 3 more meetings at the helm of the Fed. Since becoming Fed chair, you've seen multiple trade wars, the pandemic, COVID reopening, period of high inflation. I know your term's not up as chair until May, but I'm wondering if you've given any thought to what you want your legacy to be.
My legacy. My thought is that I really want to turn this job over to whoever replaces me with the economy in really good shape. That's what I want to do. I want inflation to be under control, coming back down to 2%, and I want the labor market to be strong. That's what I want. And all of my efforts are to get to that place. They have been all along, but ultimately, that's what I'm. And it's I don't have time to think about bigger things. I hope many years ahead to worry about that, but there's enough to do.
Relatedly, have you given any more thought, and can you tell us any more about your plans on whether or not you plan to stay on the Fed Board of Governors even after your term as chair expires?
Again, I'm focused on my remaining time as chair. I haven't got anything new on that to tell you.
Go to Mark for the last question.
Chairman Mark Hamrick with Bankrate. Even while many price levels
Took out that high.
the reductions in the federal
I'm
funds
assuming ES just did the same thing. Yeah. There's no SMT yet. There's no SMT anymore is what I meant to say.
as we've discussed here, as many Americans struggle with liquidity or emergency savings challenges. Is that just collateral damage or an unintended consequence because your tools are limited in addressing individual or household liquidity constraints, insufficient money in the bank?
I don't know. I would
Is there a daily gap on the S&P as well, dude? I didn't even.
I mean, over time we do.
No, there's not. Yeah, I didn't even check for that.
And maximum employment, and those things
But
are hugely valuable to.
there is one up here, right? I'm just making sure. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
When we raise rates to bring inflation down, that does work by slowing the economy. But we've moved back our policy back down to where it's not it's certainly not strongly restrictive at this point. I think it's sort of in the range of neutral. So that's what we're trying to do, and I would want people to understand that. I think what people are feeling is the effect of higher prices. There was a global wave, sort of every large economy in the world, sort of every large open economy, market-based economy in the world had a wave of inflation that looked an awful lot like ours. We actually came through better than any other country, substantially better. We had higher growth, we had better labor market, and this is really due to the American economy. We have an extraordinary economy, and people are innovative, they work hard, and so we're all of us who work in economics jobs are really fortunate to have the U.S. economy. So, thank you very much.
All right, he's done. Is he done? Is he done? All right, he's done. He's done. He's done. He's done talking. He's done talking. He's done talking. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. He's done talking. I kind of do want to enter a short right now. But that daily gap is just way too close. But honestly, dude, I'm tired of missing out on trades. We're going to give this a couple minutes to see what it wants to do here. And I also want to see... Okay, so we did have four... Okay. You know what, dude? Are we really not going to push back up? I mean, dude, how much did freaking price just move since the decision rates? Oh my god. Hold on, let me redo this. How much did it move? Dude, it literally shot up 1% in an hour. Oh my god. 200 points in an hour, dude. If you caught this, you just made generational wealth. If you caught this, dude, you probably don't need to trade it for like another week. Yeah, dude, it's looking like that is just a liquidity sweep. And we're gonna probably continue lower. Is ES doing the same thing right now? Yeah. Both doing relatively the same thing, man. They both swept highs. And started going a bit lower. We're just gonna throw a Hail Mary. Should we? Should I? Should I, bro? Should I? Do we got some kind of 30-minute gap to target? Oh, not yet. I know we got a 15. We got a small 15 that I could target. That's how I'm gonna... Man. Man, oh man. It's just this daily gap. It's making me hesitate too bad. How many points is in this gap? Holy shit, dude. Okay. It's so late in the trading day, too. But yeah, man, I can't believe I missed all this. I'm honestly super upset. I can't believe I lost, honestly. That's insane. I'm just a shitty trader then, bro. That's the only explanation there is to it right now. I'm just a shitty trader. Dude, can we get like a tap into this freaking gap or no? Because man, these data lows would go absolutely insane. They're gonna get revisited tomorrow. Or maybe even overnight. I low-key might be on the charts for a long time today. Okay, we just disrespected this 1 minute gap here. Um, if we close below it, I'll enter. But yeah, I'm gonna be watching these charts all day, man. Did we also get like a? No, we didn't even get anything. If we can close below this 1 minute, that would be amazing. Because I feel like we really just are gonna go down. What the hell did I just mark out, man? Okay, let's enter
Order filled.
here. Oh, that's actually a lot of money to target. Damn, why is 3 worth so much? Yeah, we're just gonna set it right there because we do have that 1 minute gap. Hopefully we respect it. Yeah, and then we're targeting a 15-minute bullish gap. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Okay, we did respect the gap too. The 1 minute. Might have been a little bit foolish to take a trade this late into the day. But like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we can just go down there, dude, because it's a 15-minute gap. It's a pretty strong draw on liquidity. And it's also a 30-minute gap. Oh my god. Don't tell me we don't eat. Dude, if we don't go down to that before we continue higher, this whole market is rigged against me. Like literally, if we don't move down before we freaking continue higher, I'm gonna be so pissed. Dude, don't you dare. Don't you dare, man. Don't you dare. Dude, I'm forgetting I have two other accounts of copying this on. I can low-key risk. Well, I wouldn't even be down 200 for the day if it took out that high. I just want to see how it reacts to that, bro. Can it, bro, there's no way it doesn't continue lower. Okay, we just swept that. Alright, depending on how we react to this gap, I exit. If we react accordingly, if it gets respected, I'm out. But like, I low-key don't want to exit yet, bro, because I feel like we have to come down. It's literally on every time frame. There's a bullish or about to be a bullish gap on the hourly. But I can almost guarantee there's one on the 5 minute. What the hell? What the hell? Bro, top step hello? Is this the like bro? Hello? Like, can we just be normal? It's down to a 5 minute as well, kinda. Yeah, it literally aligns on every time frame. I feel like we just have to push down to there before we move any higher. And we just disrespected the 1 minute now. Tell me that you love me, you know me. I don't think the 4 hour closes till market closes. This is what I'm tired of, man. Like, why did that just happen? Oh, okay, we are on 4 hours, so yeah, 4 hour doesn't close until market closes, which is fine. But it's like, this just looks too good, man. I'm getting freaking irritated here, too. I keep saying it over and over. Jeez. It's a pretty big hourly gap, man. I mean, I almost want to take it lower because I know we're gonna sweep this up if we do. What does that look like? It's not bad. Price just freaking ripped again a little bit. We're just consolidating, man. I guess I entered poorly. There's also a bunch of just low resistance liquidity now below. And it's also Fomc data. So like, dude, come on, everything's aligning perfectly. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I gotta freaking let me know if my trade stops now. Still not stopped out. I feel like I should be. I feel like I should be stopped out. I feel like I should be, but I want the market to continue lower, if that makes sense. I wonder what ES is doing. It's kind of doing the same shit. I mean, this all started with ES, dude. It all started with me looking at it and seeing there might have been an bearish SMT being formed. Let's see. I hope we don't get a bullish 1-minute SMT. think anything. Good to check though. This is the, I mean, dude, I'm seeing a pattern. Slow move down, move up. Slow move down, move up. Probably another slow move down, and then a move up. Unless we just finally get this move lower to take out some of this liquidity, man. And fill a gap. I feel like if I don't get stopped out before 4 o'clock, new hourly forms, and then this hourly gap is actually formed. Because, I mean, look at this, dude. Look at this. It's gnarly. It's a gnarly gap right there. But it's not formed yet. That's my only issue. Yeah, dude, just my thought process behind this, honestly, is like, if Price wanted to fill this daily gap, it would have already done it and then probably just kept continuing higher. But we didn't even get the movement to go in to fill that gap. So, with the failure of momentum upwards, I'm looking for momentum downwards. Even after all the bullish news, yes. Even after everything Jerome Powell just said, yes. I mean, yeah, dude, had I waited like a second longer, where did I even enter? Why did I enter so weirdly? Okay, wow, that's not what we wanted to see at all. Alright, guys, I low-key gotta use the toilet, gotta take a shit. So, I'll be right back, guys. I feel like I'm about to get stopped out, but I guess I'll see. All right, bros. Oh, wow. What the hell? What the hell did I just come back to? Are you serious? Is that really the push we're gonna get, dude? I just farted. Dang, we were in green too. We were in profit. Honestly, just gonna take this a bit lower here, cause the way I'm thinking about it, if we're gonna sweep this high, probably gonna take out that high too. All we do is shop until we drop. All we do is shop until we drop. Are getting a nice push right now. Super nice there. I like the look of that. 9 minutes till this hourly candle closes. So this 30-minute gap does look a little bit different than what the hourly would look like. But we're in profits now, man. That's what happens when you're patient. Just wait a little bit here. Unless that was just, a liquidity sweep to continue higher. Took out a bunch of LR here. But I'm thinking we continue a bit lower, man, honestly. Dude, by the way, if this hits, I'm going to be up a lot on this account. Like, not really because the balance is low, but like, I would be up a good amount. And this is just a combine. Yeah, man, we're on the road to 3,500, so I can take a payout of 2 bands. It's looking like we're trying to fill a gap right now. I don't know about that. Oh, I don't like how that just reacted. At all. At all. I don't like how that reacted at all. Gonna de-risk a bit more here. Don't like that at all. It's just like the new formation of this hourly is what is really worrying me, bro. Because we could spike upwards. Not only could we spike upwards, but we could spike upwards like a shit ton. Hoping that's not going to be the case. Hoping instead we actually dip down a bit, dude. Alright, it's not looking too bad now. Once again, like I said, it's that hourly that we're worried about. Well, we're getting a nice little shove lower. And I guess we did kind of respect the 1 minute, actually. I wonder what it looks like here, 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 nothing. Which is fine. But we do have... I don't know, I guess we don't have to be worried about that. I'm just kind of concerned about this. This low right here. Okay, good. I'm, I'm, I'm staying alive, staying alive. I'm, 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 I'm staying alive. I'm, I'm staying alive, staying alive. I'm, I'm. Dude, it keeps doing this bullshit. With these damn 1 minute gaps, it's pissing me off. Alright, bros, we got 1 minute till the new hour. So, I'm gonna go like this, just in case it does spike upwards. We'll just be break even, pretty much on the day. We'll be up like $6, but this is a good push down. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Very good, very, very good, very, very good, very, very good, very, very good. Alright, new hourly right now. Gotta form a wick on it though, right? Now we have this hourly gap, dude. If we don't trade into this, this is just rigged. Absolutely rigged. And we can even go like this just to secure some profits. I feel like we should just deliver into this gap sooner or later here, man. It's a nice push. What would this be? Crap, I don't even remember where I had it now. I think it was like right here. Shit, I actually have to look at the stream to see. Okay, this was basically the same. And it was at worst comes to worst, we end the day up 250. Worst comes to worst, we're up 250 for the whole day. It's looking like it's about to happen. I hope it doesn't. Honestly, don't do it. Please continue lower. Please. Please. Do we got like some kind of no, 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 no.
Order filled.
Oh shit, that scared me, man. I didn't expect that to happen. All right, you know what, bro? Not bad. I'm not mad about that. Up a lot on the other accounts. Dude, what am I up today? 260. 460 times 2, that's 900 bucks. Dude, I'm up like 1.3K right now. But yeah, we're done for the day. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I can't believe this is a weird day, man. Wait. Wait. I might not be done. I might not be done. Hold on. Hold on. Damn, bro. Damn, there goes that's my take profit, I think, yeah. Alright, whatever. We're done for the day. Thank you guys for watching.